What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I don't know why I'm excited, but anyway, guys, this is a long awaited update video on my Ancestry DNA results. Okay, I did this video probably 2 years ago, and people are still commenting on this video, and people are asking me for any updates that I possibly have. But I wanted to come back and do this video because my results have changed. I don't know why, but my results have changed. So I wanted to kind of refresh you guys on what my results are, and I'll put them on the screen because I've had actually, when I first did this video, the initial video, I had people tell me that I was not telling the truth when I said that I was 100% African. Okay, backstory, if you did not watch the previous video, I'll leave that up here. I am born and raised in the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. I'm from the Caribbean. I moved to Atlanta at the age of 21. So I was not raised here or anything like that. I'm strictly Caribbean. My mama, daddy, grandmother, grandfather, everybody's Caribbean, okay? So it was very shocking when I opened my results and I saw that I was 100% African. I don't know of any Africans in my family, as far as African people in my family or anything like that. I've never heard of stories of anything. So it was very shocking that my ancestors came from Africa all the way to the Caribbean, and the gene pool never mixed with anything. Not the Danes, not the nothing. Didn't mix with nothing. So I found that odd. And I don't know if it was just me, but I just found that really odd. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't know. Let me go ahead and refresh your memory about what my results were. Okay, so my previous estimate was I was 30% Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu. I was 29% Ivory Coast, Ghana. I was 19% Mali. I was 13% Benin, Togo. I was 7% Nigerian. I was 1% Senegal, and I was 1% African Southern Bantu. Okay, so that was my initial results when I first did my DNA thing. Okay, so I actually noticed that they changed up some of the stuff on Ancestry DNA. They added when your family, when your ancestors were transported to wherever they were transported to. Before I get into that, let me read my new results, which I don't understand how it changed. I don't know, but this is my new results. I don't know. Okay, so now it's saying I am 46% Benin, Togo. I am 33% Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples. I am 14% Ivory Coast, Ghana. I am 6% Mali, and I am 1% Nigerian. So I was 7% Nigeria. I was more Cameroon than Benin. I don't know how it changed. It's interesting, but I'm still 100% African though. So shout out to me. But it's crazy that it changed. I don't know how. But at the same time, so they give you an overview of the route that your ancestors took to get wherever they were enslaved. Okay, basically. So it says that my ancestors went to the Lesser Antilles, African Caribbeans. Okay, so my family went to the Caribbean, which is very accurate because I am 100% Caribbean. I'm a Caribbean woman. Okay, so it says in 1750 to 1775, a lot of African slaves were transported to Barbados. Okay, so they went to Barbados to work on the sugarcane plantations, the sugar plantations, and they did the harvest and all that stuff. So in 1775 they started to migrate once the sugar boom happened, and it's showing that my ancestors, they started to get scattered. So they have a small amount in Guyana, Trinidad, Tobago, Grenada, a large still population in Barbados, St. Lucia. Wonder if I'm related to Rihanna. Maybe I'm related to Rihanna. Probably so. Anyway, I hope so. But anyways, let's see. I have some in Antigua and Barbuda, and Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, which was the Virgin Islands back then. It wasn't the U.S. But yeah, so definitely Virgin Islands. Since I see the Virgin Islands here totally highlighted, I am a little more comfortable knowing that this is probably as accurate as possible. Alright, so it shows the 1800s and everything like that. Virgin Islands is still clearly highlighted. Barbados is still highlighted as well. All the other islands are still highlighted that I mentioned before. Let's see, 1850, everybody started kind of separating after the rubber boom. And because they were newly emancipated, so now they can move about. Sort of. Let's see, 1875, the map shows a lot of movement from my ancestors to Panama. So that's kind of interesting. I got some Spanish poppies in my family. Okay, I got a lot of people in Panama apparently. Alright, so that's mainly it. It gives you the timeline from, let's see, 1750 to 1925. So 1925 to 1950. So a lot of people got scattered all over the place, but the Virgin Islands is still lit up. So yeah, that's kind of interesting that my results changed. I don't know why it changed. I don't think it tells you. If it did, I can't find it. But yeah, it's interesting. And I checked to see if they go through paternal or maternal, and it says Ancestry does both. So the Antigua part, I think, I'm not sure, child, but I think my father, his family's from Antigua. I don't know. But my mom, my grandmother, is from the British Virgin Islands. My mom was born in the U.S. Virgin Islands because it was, became U.S. after 1925. But, yeah, so the Virgin Islands, British and the U.S. were just one Virgin Island. So that would make sense that my family, would be there. But as far as the other parts, I really don't know. But it's interesting to know that I have some people, ancestors, some long distance family members that can possibly be in other islands. I remember the first time I actually looked at the overview, like as far as the traveling and everything like that, Jamaica was heavily highlighted, but now I'm seeing that Jamaica is not highlighted anymore. So I don't know. But as far as this, learning where my family, my ancestors are possibly from, because this shit keeps changing. But it's interesting because I'm still kind of in shock that it says that I'm 100% African. Like, there's no mixing whatsoever. And I don't know if it's rare. I don't know. I don't really know. But it's just, it is so interesting that I've never seen that before. And I've actually gotten contacted by several people that we are matched with, because they match you with who can possibly be your second cousin or your third, fourth, fifth. And I got matched with a lot of people. And one of the people I got matched with was my actual cousin, who is my second cousin. So I got matched with him. So I guess it's kind of true. I don't really know, but I got matched with people and they were asking me like, do I know such and such, and do I have this person in my family? Some people I've never heard of, but there's one part of my family, my father's side, I don't know anything about, so I can't really tell. This woman asked me if I had, her mom, she said her mom is from St. Croix, but, am I related to anybody in St. Croix? I said, well, I'm from St. Thomas, but my father is from St. Croix, so I can possibly be related to you, but I can't really give you information because I don't know. And my father has since passed away. So I really don't know, but it's interesting that you can connect with people and you can learn more about your family. I haven't really learned anything yet, but hopefully I get contacted by that right person and then we have this connection as far as, my grandmother's last name is Benjamin. So, well, she's a Freeman. She got married Benjamin. But even my grandfather's side, I don't know any of them. So I don't really know much. So I can't really contribute to the conversation. I don't really know. I had some people in the comments, like, some people were upset that I was proud that I'm 100% African. You know who I'm talking about. But some of them were proud that I'm saying I'm proud I'm 100% African, that I was not diluted, or my ancestry wasn't diluted or mixed or anything like that. That is a miraculous feat that it was never done. And I'm proud to be 100% African. I don't think anything is wrong with that. Like, they're proud to be 75% European, or whatever the case may be. I'm not tripping off the fact that you're proud to be European, but you're mad because I'm 100% African. Why? So I don't know what that issue is. That is something to do with you. That ain't got shit to do with me. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, let me know down below. I'll be happy to answer anything. The last video has so many questions. I couldn't answer all of them. I really couldn't. But if you have any questions, let me know down below. If you want to know more about getting the Ancestry test, I paid $99. Now, I don't know if let me check to see if the price has gone down. So now they're having a Mother's Day special, I guess, for $59. So you don't even have to do, if you want to do it, you don't even have to do Ancestry. There's 23andMe. There is the one for African ancestry, where you can find out exactly where your people come from, the tribe where your people come from. I would love to do that one. But yeah, there's other ones that you can do. You don't have to necessarily do Ancestry, but if you want to know more of the background of your family, if you're unsure, like me, you don't really know, much about your family history, this is a really nice start to kind of figure out, like, oh, well, I have this nose because I am from whatever place, and a lot of people from this place have a similar nose to me. You kind of get to learn more about your history and, the people before you. So check out Ancestry.com, 23andMe, whichever one you want to do. And let me know if you have taken this test. Let me know your results below, okay? We might be kin. We might be related some way. I don't really know. We might be. But anyway, if you have any questions, let me know down below. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.